Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Oh, wait. You know what's happening right now? I'm live. That's right, baby. Um, I'm alive. I'm live right now. First time in years I've been live. Um, Fun fact. And, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I don't dox myself. Hopefully I don't die. As you can see, my living setup is... Sorry, I'm out of breath. Had track yesterday, my first track meet ever. Maybe I'll get into that more later. Um, I have my my streaming setup here in place, ready to talk to you through the lines, just like DJK. You know what I mean? And hopefully, uh, today goes well. Hopefully, things things are popping. And just to get a little bit of adrenaline in me, it's the first time I've done this in a while. I'm gonna go look at it on my channel, and then you're gonna watch it with me, and then we're gonna get into what we're doing here. Ooh, look at that, interesting. My Minecraft world. Oh, there's here it is. Look, it's live. It's live. It's James Live 1. I'll tell you why I called it that in a bit. It's live. It's James Live 1. I'll tell you why I called it that in a bit. Yep. Oh, now I'm watching myself. Okay, so that's great. It seems to be running incredible, and if it's not, don't tell me. I will feel bad. So, what are we doing today? That is a great question. Well, I was just a little bored today, and I was like, what should I do with my life? And so I contemplated. I was like, well, kind of bored with the daily videos I was doing. And then I was like, well, don't really want to work in any projects right now. But I was like, what about in Minecraft I can work on projects? And so I was like, that's a good idea. The other half of my brain was like, that's a good idea. Um, the reason I called it Jame Livestream instead of James Livestream is because I've actually changed my name from James to Jame. Because James, I'm only one person. So why would I be James if there's only one of me? So I'm just Jame. You know what I mean? So that's the whole reason behind that. Um, Anyways, I'm playing Minecraft today, you know. Um, and maybe I should give a little background as to what this is. What even is going on here? My game might be a bit loud. I'll turn that down. That's probably good. Um, so this, I actually haven't been here in a long time because I don't play a ton of Minecraft usually. I have little spurts where I get into it, but I'm not like, I'm not like always into it like some people are. But this is my end in my Minecraft world. It's my survival Minecraft world that I made a couple years ago, maybe close to 5 years ago now. It's like right before COVID started. I made this world, and it's been a journey. I've done a lot of stuff with it. Nearly deleted it once. Yeah, nearly deleted it once, and I've just done a lot in it. This is the world I've done the most on, and by far, like I've barely done anything in any other worlds, to be honest. But I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? And yeah, this is the world I always play when I want to play Minecraft. This is pretty much the only. I mean, I play a little bit of online Minecraft, but this is basically what I play. Um, and yeah, this is my end. This is actually a woodland mansion that I destroyed. Um, so that's cool, huh? Um, and and so I destroyed it a long time ago, and then less long time ago, I built it here because why not? Because I wanted to move it to the end dimension, and yeah. So that's basically what's going on here. There's some other things over here. I have a village in the end. I actually forgot I had this village in here. As you can see, I got villagers. I'm sure they're very useful. They are pre-nerf villagers, but I don't know if that really matters because they have not been traded with. Why did I trade with this guy? What did I see in him that said, yes, please give me that trade? I don't know. Oh, look at these houses. And yeah, oh god, it's scary having beds in here because they go a little kaboom sometimes when you click on them. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. So I thought it would just be fun to work on this woodland mansion here a bit. Because, didn't know what else to do. So I'm going to be doing this, you know. This stream's for you, Mr. Scranton. I know you're watching. It's okay. It's okay. You can take in my aura, as they say. You know what I mean? So basically, this is like a reimagining of a woodland mansion. It's like if a woodland mansion was made by like, because you know how everybody always makes fun of the Minecraft developers. Mojang doesn't know how to do anything right, and that's true. Especially with the woodland mansion, like they did not build it right. It is not a good structure, in my opinion. It actually is kind of stinky. And so I was like, what if? Oh no. I rebuilt it, but better. So, because you could just mine it and put it in the end, sure. But then it would just like look like you did some fun command in the new what's it called? That editor thing that they have now to make it easy to like make custom worlds. I don't want that. I want something unique, and so that's why I decided to do this, to make whatever my little heart desired. Honestly, there was no plan going into it, so I will just abruptly run out of blocks, and there will be nothing I can do about it. I will just randomly run out. The last of the resources are in those chests over there. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll just see how far I get. Who knows how many of these I'll do? Probably not that many live streams. I mean, but I thought might as well do a live stream for old time's sake. It's been so long, and I mostly want to do it just as a fun little thing just to have. So don't expect too many more of these. But I still put number 1 in though, because I want to keep the original thumbnail, and if I ever make a second one, I want it to match with the number 2. So that's why I'm doing that. So there you go. Today was an interesting day for me. I still go to school as of this recording. This is pre-recorded, by the way. So yep. So anybody watching, sorry, your comment will not be seeing it. That's right. This is an AI doing this. In science class, it's like half the videos we watch, maybe over half the videos we watch, are AI, which is just lovely. But yeah. But I'm an AI, so I like AI. Okay. So I'm not really sure what to do right now. Like, I don't know what my vision was when I first made this. Okay, these are just empty social group boxes. Do I have... Okay, I still have some dark oak planks. I gotta see how many I have so I can ration them. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many more dark oak planks than any other thing. So that means I'm gonna have way too many of them left over. It's gonna be like when a 3D printer has to print with multiple colors, and it just leaves all those printer poops, or like a big solid block, if your printer is not as balling. And so I'm just gonna have one of those made out of wood, dark oak planks, hanging out somewhere here if I want to use all the blocks, which I do intend to. Like, see these dark oak things over there? Those actually aren't from... I don't think... Actually, I don't know. I know I didn't, like, use any of these blocks anywhere else. I made sure to collect all of them and try not to lose any. I probably lost a few, but, what are you gonna do? So even though those might be made out of the mansion, once this is done, at the very least, everything in this area that's dark oak and birch and stuff has been from an actual woodland mansion. The more you know. What should we call this mansion? Cause like, it's not a woodland mansion anymore, it's like an end mansion. It's like it's a Charles mansion. That wasn't a good joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's not a good joke. But yeah, so this is kind of like a record in time. Yes. I'm gonna get back to the main topic I was talking about, which is, of course, what I did today. I'm gonna go step by step with you through everything that happened in my day today. And I'm gonna tell you everywhere I was, the coordinates and all. And I will I will give away other people's personal information. So I started the day, theater class. Well, okay, let's start from waking up. I woke up a couple minutes before I had to go to school, so I didn't do anything to prepare in the morning. Then I went to school. I rode on the bus. I went to theater class. That was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. What did we do? We wrote a script for a very good video about how our school sucks and we lose teachers all the time. I'm not on payroll right now, so I can say that. But yeah, we lose a lot of teachers all the time. They run away, they get fired, all sorts of things happen. We don't talk about it, except we do talk about it. Nobody cares. So that's what the video is about. Won't go into detail. You'll have to see the video when it comes out on the official channel for that video. Maybe I'll reveal it when the video comes out, or if I get enough backlash, people saying, we need to see that video. We really need to see the video. Then, you know, sure, you can see the video, I guess. But not at the moment. Right now, we're playing block video game. That's right. And you know, I just realized something. And I'm not going to change it because I don't care. And my volume's probably low enough. I don't have headphones on. I don't like streaming with headphones. I know I can just get open back headphones so I can talk and still hear myself, but I don't feel like doing that. So I just don't have headphones for that. Which is okay. But it means that my computer speakers are gonna leak a little bit into the microphone. Sorry. My throat, you know, congested after running yesterday in track. But yeah, so you might hear a few sounds through the microphone, but think of that as an artistic choice that is meant to enhance the experience. And you know, you may hear my keyboard and mouse. You may hear those things, but you know what? It's an artistic experience, okay? And I'm already out of planks. Let's see, are there any birch planks to place? I don't think so. So this is like a big room up in the sky, right? This is the penthouse suite. Now we gotta design like windows. I'm thinking this is like the office for the big boss man, you know? So he has like, he has moderate windows, you know, they're modest. They're not like, you know, big sweeping windows. His room will be big, but he doesn't want people to know that, so the windows are small. So put 3 over there, and then 3 over here, you know, to make them look even. Because when they're far enough away, people won't really know if I space them evenly and if I thought about it. But we will know that I did not think about it. Well, I say people. Who's gonna look at this? This is my private Minecraft world. It is a realm, just for backup purposes, but still nobody's gonna join it. Okay, so, yo, I already had glass in my inventory. Oh. So let's see. Yes, this is what a modest man would have. Only the most modest of business people, because I'm assuming, like, you know, like Illagers aren't going to be living here. It's going to be humans. It's probably going to be Jack Black is going to be living in this building. I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie, by the way. I'm going to see it. I don't know if it's this. Yes, I think it's this Saturday. I'm going to see it. So that'll be fun, right? You know, we should put a window, another window, like right here. I'm thinking this is a good spot for a window. Look at that. Look at that. That is just nice. That really satisfies your and actually, you know how it's like slightly off center? It's kind of annoying me right now. Not gonna lie. So, I'm just gonna like off balance it a bit with like maybe a little bit going this way to kind of be like shwa, kind of to center the window a bit better. I think that's like it'll like even it out to the point where the windows are like evenly on the sides they need to be in, you know? And then we'll probably have some back windows for looking out into the void. We'll add in a bit, but not just yet. Really need some pearls, some ender pearls for building this. I need some pearls off of an old lady's neck right now for building this structure. Did I even get more? I didn't get more planks. I just got the windows. I was too busy with the windows. I forgot to get the planks. That's great. Okay. Luckily, I have a few planks left over. Just a few. Actually, I can probably put this flooring back because I won't be needing it for a while. And then at some point, I'm gonna have to figure out where to. There we go. We'll put them in here. At some point, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put all this random crap that's inside of a woodland mansion. And I would try to recreate the rooms, but to be honest, don't really know what's in the rooms. Like, I mean, I know what's in them, I guess, because I have it, but I don't know the orientation. And that's everything. Because, I mean, in any video game, if you think about it, it's all about the orientation. Some video games, there's no orientation to be had, and there's nothing unique, and that's kind of depressing. But, like, every Minecraft world would be the same. Because it's not like there's anything actually unique in them. The only unique thing is where the things are. Kind of like humans. The only unique thing is... I keep seeing, like, these little dents in the stairs down there, and keep thinking it's an item. I keep thinking it's an item. But, you know. I should be using a controller right now. I'm a controller player. I'm only using the keyboard because that's, like, what's easy right now on my computer. But, you know, if I stream again, I'm going to be using a controller. You'll see. But yeah. So if you think about it, because us humans, the positioning of our cells and atoms is what makes us unique. That's what makes worlds unique too, even though it's not cells. It's like, it's ones and zeros. But when I was little, like, I was very big into customization in games. Like, when Mario Kart 8 came out, it's like, yeah, that's right. I can customize it. I can make it my own. And I don't know, I really cared about that for a long time. But then there came a point where I just kind of stopped caring. And I don't miss being that way. Like, I like my own custom stuff. Like, I love making stuff. You know, like I work on projects all the time, and you know, try to learn how to use new tools and stuff a lot. But like in video games nowadays, my taste is like, that's why I don't play a lot of Minecraft. My taste is very heavily just in, like, I don't know, like a simple experience where you like are the main thing that improves, not the game. Like, I don't want to be the same skill level when I end the game as when I start it, you know? I don't want it to be like, oh, you upgrade your character. I mean, you can upgrade your character, sure, but like not to the point where it's like game changing. I know that can be kind of fun. Like, I like Borderlands, and you know, you don't really get better, you just get better equipment, and I find that fun. But most of the time now with games, like, or at the very least, like, I appreciate it more than I used to. I really like a game with like a good difficulty slider that you can just like play through the first time, have fun, and play through the next time like on the hardest difficulty, and like, or not even the hardest difficulty, but just a harder difficulty. See how good you can get. Like, for instance, Wolfenstein Old Blood. I love that game for a lot of reasons. You know, the art style, kind of just the theming in general, the music. It's all very good. But in it, you know, it's also like a very solitary game. Like, you don't really meet a lot of people in the game, and everybody you do meet kind of dies. But, like, you know, that game, you start out with pretty much every gun. You get a shotgun near the end, and you get, like, a normal shotgun at the start, and whatever. But, for the most part, you know, you have every single weapon all the time with you, and, you know, you have to stick with the same weapons, and you just learn, like, which weapon is good to use when, how to lean, or not how to lean, but, you know, I guess how to lean, yes, the proper leaning methodology, and whatnot. I don't know. On top of the gameplay being really good, I think it's the best FPS I've ever played. Not that I'm like the biggest gamer who plays like a ton of variety. But oh, sorry. But I don't know. I think it's just, I just like the fact that I've played it so much and I've gotten better. So at least it feels, I guess maybe it feels like less of a waste of time or something. It's just nice to be like, I've improved in some way, you know? Like, I've nearly beaten that game on the hardest difficulty, where you don't die. Like, there's a mode where if you die, it restarts the game. And I am very close to being able to do that. And, you know, it's a testament to how much I like the game. And it also just shows, like, you know, it's like one thing to 100% a game where you just upgrade your character all day. Like, it's whatever. You know, you just played a lot. And I guess I just played a lot too. But I have something to show for it, because I'm, like, super good in the game. In fact, in the in-game leaderboards, I'm in the top 10,000, which is crazy because I thought they took that offline. But, you know, because they would say, like, dash, 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 dash out of, you know, 10,000. So it's like, oh, they must have taken it down. Well, I guess not. I just assumed it did, but obviously it was out of 10,000, so I guess I wouldn't know for sure, but now I know for sure. They didn't, because I broke into that, which is cool too. Yeah, I don't really like online games. The only thing I like to play online is Minecraft sometimes, if I'm in the mood, but really I don't. Like, I just, I don't know. I always like the idea of them, especially a long time ago. Like, I was like, yeah, Splatoon online, you better believe it. Oh, I don't know, I like Minecraft, I guess, but, you know, I don't know, every time I play an online game, there's always people who are better than me, which is fine, you know, but I'd say I can get competitive pretty easily, to be honest, but how do I put this? I don't like getting competitive. It stresses me out, gives me a headache, you know, like, I just don't like being competitive. It just feels, where are you guys spawning from? No, they're gonna take my dirt. Oh no, I gotta light this place up better, because they're probably spawning up here and teleporting down. I gotta be really careful with lighting around here. I'm actually gonna fly away just to make sure they despawn. And then I can also see where they respawn. So, whoa. Yeah, I almost guarantee you though they spawn up here. Like, in the end, it's kind of hard to tell when stuff isn't lit up, unless you're. No, yeah, the light's pretty much always good, even with this dark oak. You know, you don't really need a lot of light. Obviously, it looks better with light, but especially when you're up here, it's just like, oh, it's just dark oak. It's not, you know. Oh, sorry, I was gonna go through my day in grotesque detail with you. I apologize. I will continue. So after theater class, I had college seminar. That was fine. Did the work I needed to do in that class. That felt good. That's pretty much it. Then I had history. My teacher wasn't here today. Yay! So we didn't do anything. That was fun. We almost had to do something, but then our sub didn't have anything for us. So that was good. Imagine being a sub, like, how does that work? Because you always have to be free, but you also have to assume that some school somewhere is gonna need you to just do some miscellaneous random thing. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it works though, because, you know, obviously there's a lot of subs in the world, but there's also a lot of teachers in the world, and, you know, that job isn't so great, is it? Oh, look, Dragon Lily has joined my impromptu live stream. Hello, hello. You'll probably be my only viewer. I don't know how long you're staying. But yeah, that I know that person, and she's a mod, so she'll kick you. Person definitely watching. Yes. Yeah. But for Lily, because you probably didn't see this earlier, it's not gonna be a big series of live streams or whatever. I'm not gonna be a streamer again. I apologize. I just thought it'd be fun to do an extra one right now. Cause, you know, why not? Work on homework? Print shop? You gotta use Photoshop. But I understand. This isn't very exciting. I personally would rather watch a real live streamer, but, you know. I'm glad you're here, even for the couple minutes. You know, I just realized this room is getting very tall. I wasn't really thinking about that. Oh yeah, bye. Bye, Lily. Yes, this room is, it will be a tube. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was just building. I was talking and I was building, and it really wasn't supposed to get this tall. And I actually don't know what I was going to do. But that room is too big. Should I just keep going? Maybe I should just keep going. You know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go until it's a big, long tube. That's right. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with a tube, though. Like, well, you can look at your tall ceiling and, like, be like, ah, look how luxurious I am. That's one thing. That's what the designers of my house probably were thinking. You know, it's like, oh, tall ceilings may be a waste of space. But it's also the opposite of that, I guess. Because, I don't know, I get, like, you don't want your head rubbing up against your 2-meter tall ceiling. But, I mean, after you get past your average, you know, like, skyscraper roof height. A skyscraper is in, like a floor of a skyscraper. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But it's a waste of space, and that's basically it. Like, yeah, it's like eating gold-plated food. You know, it's nice, it's cool. It's like, oh, look how wealthy I am. But after that, it's just like, you know, you could add a second floor there. You know, you could make this room feel a bit more cozy, even probably with a shorter roof. There's a, you know, I don't know. I'm anti-tall roof. I'm coming out as anti-tall roof. I'm sorry. But it has to be this way. And, you know, that's just what I believe. And you can't stop me. Oh my god, I wasn't looking. You know, I'm gonna use my inventory. I'm gonna use everything in my inventory. And I'm just gonna go up until that's done. And then after that, I'll cap off the tube. I won't make it any longer. And it'll be great. It'll be incredible. You know, I think if I do this every day, and now, this is very real, And I'm definitely gonna do this because there's definitely not other people who live stream every day for years and years and never get success. I'm gonna live stream every day for sure, and I will be the biggest Minecraft streamer on the platform. I will take over. You know what's crazy about that though? Like, there's so many people on the internet. It's physically impossible to be unique. I am one of billions willing to take my place. I'm one of the people who works on the Olympic stadiums. Be replaced just like that. If I don't do what they want me to do, if I don't build it on time, like, I don't know if you saw that Onion video about what was it about? I don't know. They hired like some migrant worker to in like a simulated horrible tropical environment to see how fast he can build an Olympic stadium. And it's like that. Go watch that. Look that up. Look that whole string of letters up. I'm sure you'll find the video. There's no such thing as search optimization. That is a myth that has been busted. Okay. Oh boy. So, I don't know. I think this. I'm probably gonna go up like 5 more blocks with the amount I have in my inventory, if I had to guess. So. And then I'll be done with this for tonight. I think my audio is still a little too high. I don't know. I'll have to check back afterwards and figure that out. You know, some people say live streaming is hard. I say live streaming is easy. I know, I came out and said it. All those people who were like, oh, I'm too shy to be on camera. Oh, I don't want to get swatted. Well, you know what? Oh, I shouldn't say that. I want to be live, and I am. So that's why I'm here. I'm here for you. You watching right now? Hello. I'm live. I'm live for the lucky individual who watches this live. Anybody who watches this not live, throw the device that you're watching this on out the window. That's not a request, that's a demand. Can't you oh wait, no. Oh, I got off track again. I'm supposed to be talking about my day. 4th period was lunch. Lunch today was a sausage, like a circular sausage, like what's that brand of sausage? I don't know, but you know, it's your generic, tasty, I guess. It's okay. Sausage. It's at school, by the way. And what else was it with? It was like these things they have for breakfast. I actually haven't had it until today, but they always serve them at breakfast. It's like a French toast, like it's processed like French toast, like crap in a bag, and it's not good. Wasn't a good lunch today. Apparently, they just don't order food because we have a break next week. They just don't order food before breaks, like the week before, so they just gotta scrounge for whatever they have left, which is, you know, that's great for the kids. I'm sure it increases morale, makes everybody happy. So good on you, school. And I know, like, schools in America are, like, you know, built off the prison system, but our school is, like, closer than some. We live right next, my school exists right next to a prison, and the prison's, like, the exact same, like, structure, like, because this building used to be, like, a warehouse, but it was made, you know, like, right around when the prison was made, so it's basically, like, the same construction, same size. It's a small school. It's also I'd say it's a small prison. Because, you know, prisons are usually big, so it's probably small for a prison. I don't know, it's, like, decent size, but... And the trucks that deliver our food to the school, I think they actually did this switch a few years ago because people were complaining about food, so they did this, which doesn't even make sense. They, the same food trucks will, you know, that come to our school back in to the parking lot, deliver the food. They go right over to the prison, and half the classes, on the prison facing side, half the classes. Oh, there you go. You know what, I'll just get rid of this layer because I didn't place enough blocks to go and finish it. That grass still hasn't grown in. That's crazy. But yeah, half the classes you can just see them loading in, like all day, trucks with various things in them. Probably not just food, but the Capital Produce, who, provides our school food, also provides the food for those in capital punishment. That's not true. I don't think they kill people in that prison. I had fun setting up these lights today, by the way. Like, I got a red one right here. They're color changing ones, by the way, smart ones. And then I got a green one over there with my green screen that I think I set up right. I'm pretty sure right. This is how you set it up. Should I remove the green screen and reveal the secrets? I kind of want to. Okay, this is just for you. Watch them right now. Watch this. Take my webcam, and we'll go to filters. Watch this. Ah! Yeah, and so that light is on green, so it like kind of keys it out and kind of doesn't. I don't know. Basically I did all the don'ts of green screening. I know talking about the joke makes it immediately 100% less funny, but I don't care because this is a small part of the live stream. But yeah. So, let's see. Oh no, and I was placing torches on the side to save effort, but now there's just gonna be forever torches on those walls lighting it up. And I'm not gonna be bothered to take them down. Really, the main thing I want to do is just finish this project and place all the blocks down. I don't really care about the result that much, so whatever I make will just be kind of funny. Kind of funny is how who's watching right now, by the way. I know you're watching. My theater teacher describes his amazing video ideas. I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna talk about this on air because I don't give a crap. He's an actor. Like, he's a real actor too. Like, he actually had a career in it for a long time. And, respect, because that's a hard business to be in. But he's not like a director or like a video editor, and maybe he's done those things before, but it's not his forte. So when your entire class is kind of made around video making, and the kids know more about it than you, maybe you shouldn't teach that class. But I mean, it's not a great school. Next year, we're actually moving into a new building, and the building we're in right now, because it's like it's shared between a middle school and the high school. It's just going to become one big middle school, and the high school is moving to this big, huge building, 3-floor building, because our current school is like a 1-floor building. There's 2 floors in like the middle school side a little bit, but it's weird, okay? But yeah, so things are going on, things are happening, and school's going incredible right now. It's well managed, well everything. Maybe I should have put the stuff inside of this room before I covered the roof, but I'm not stopping now. Maybe I'll add a hole, actually right like in the top to fly through, and I'll just make that part of it. I think that's what I'll do. That's a good idea. Only now am I noticing all the glare from this light on my I just realized, oh my god, my webcam is flipped. I'm not gonna change it right now, but no wonder I was having such ease with like looking at it and going back and forth and stuff. It's because it's flipped. I'm not some wimp who needs the camera flipped so I can move in the same direction that I'm looking at on the monitor. I want, if you are reading something like how to make lemonade, I want you to be able to see the text the way it was meant to be seen. This is not how it looks. I'm not me. None of these pixels are in the right spots. They're all completely opposite, almost. And I won't stand for it. But this will be the one stream where I do stand for it. Sorry. No, I can't do it. Here we go. Properties, okay. Configure video. That's not part of it. Oh, here we go. Now let's just flip vertically. That's not quite what I want. Yeah. Apply rotation data? No? No. I'll just keep that on. What? Why is there no flip horizontally? Okay, well, maybe I can add a filter for that. Please be a filter. No? Well, I know a way to do it. I don't feel like doing it because the geometry won't be right. I hope you enjoyed that little interlude. It was like a halftime show type thing. You know what I mean? I've still not adapted to the you only need a light level of 1 or above for mobs not to spawn thing. Oh yeah, by the way, the one block in here that is not from the Woodland Mansion that I'm putting down is the torches. But then there's also some torches from the Woodland Mansion, so I'm just gonna mix them in. I won't worry about it too much, because it doesn't, as long as I know that I placed all the torches down that were in the Woodland Mansion, I'm all good. You know, because they are in there. It's just a mix of some other torches too. But it's all for the sake of Enderman not spawning and taking random things. Because, you know, that's not good. Yeah, this is a fun area though. In my world, I have this trend of like just having different areas with different projects going on so that I can just switch between them. And you know, so sometimes like after a month of not playing Minecraft, I'll be like, you know, I want to play some Minecraft, and then I'll think of an area that, you know, kind of fits with what I want to do at the moment. And I guess currently it's the end. The great thing about the end is that it's such a barren place right now, until an end update, which that's probably gonna be a long time, because what percentage of people actually do stuff in the end? And, you know, think about it, like, what would the end even have? Because it already has all this, like, great loot. I mean, you only, at a certain point, like me, you only go here for the Elytra, but still, you know, it still has loot that you need to go here for. So, other than that, like, what would they add? And I struggle with that, too, because it's like, I don't know. You know, because they're adding tiers is kind of not what they want, and I'm kind of on board with that. Like, adding a ton of tiers, that's not really what Minecraft, you know, is. I mean, you install a mod for that, you know, just to be endless upgrading and stuff, you know, that's kind of a mod thing. Minecraft is supposed to be, you know, just jump right in, which I get. So I don't really know. It would have to be like, I guess, building blocks, maybe like, but, you know, there has to be a reason to explore after you get all the blocks. So, you know, I don't really know. Couldn't tell you. Maybe it's just the biomes look good and it makes you want to build there, but then they'd have to like make it so you can put down nether portals to make it worth it to go here, and then they'd have to revamp all this stuff. So I totally understand why they haven't done one yet. And honestly, even though I'd love it, I don't really mind that much, because I have fun in the end just making stuff, and because like anything you make in the end will improve it, because there's already basically nothing here, like, you know. Oh, and I finished this, by the way. So, you know, it doesn't feel bad. Like, in my world, I don't really care about where I put stuff, like in my newer chunks, but like in my older chunks close to spawn, it's like, I don't know, I just don't want to mess them up, you know, make them look bad, because a lot of, I don't know, it's just like, I like how the train looks, at least pre-1, you know, Caves and Cliffs update, part 2, you know, I just kind of like how the train looks. I don't really want to mess with it, because, you know, then I gotta patch it up, but here, it's like, you can pretty much do anything, and it's not gonna look horrible. I think I'll turn up the volume of the game again. Yeah, there we go. That seems to be decent. Do I have any torches? I guess it wouldn't be in there, would it? What's in this shulker box? Nothing. I don't have any torches, do I? I probably do in my ender chest somewhere. I think here we go. One of my shulker boxes I gotta remember is near the super smelter I'm making, and I should really try to bring that back before I forget where it is. But I'll know, at the very least, that I said in the stream where it is, so I'll just come back to the stream when I need to know where it is. Anyways, after lunch, we have English. English is okay. The thing we did today wasn't that hard. I didn't finish it in class, I finished it in the next class, and I'll turn it in tomorrow. It was a response. It's one of those ones. It's a... what is it? I forget what it's called. An argumentative essay? Where you just get, like, a topic, like, you know, some guy's quote, which is what this one was. It's, for your information, do... some guy with Waldo in his name. Do what you don't like, or whatever, something like that. And, do what makes you uncomfortable or whatever. And I argued about, like, oh, you gotta learn, because that'll help your life. You gotta talk to people in relationships, even if it's uncomfortable. And what was the third one? In the business world, you gotta ask for that raise and you know, get up there because, you know, that'll be good for you. I guess. And yeah, so it was a 5-paragraph thing. All just made up out of my head. Let's try to add an interior to this. I think I'll go for an hour, or not for an hour from now, but an hour total. So, like 15 minutes, 14 minutes left. No, 14 minutes left in the stream. Okay, well, let's just take some random blocks and try to make the ultimate workstation that somebody would have. Why is there a single piece of andesite? Was that loot? Probably was. Oh, look, I've never held andesite before. Totally. Oh, there's a bunch of chests in there. Okay, some ladder, pumpkin, take some levers. Oh yeah, all the types of wool. Okay, this will make a great office. Oh, I didn't add the hole to fly in. I'll have to add that in a bit. Actually, I haven't looked in here in a while. Oh, look at that. I love that. That really feels like something that they would actually do in the structure. See how I added these gaps, like they have in the real one. That's fun. Oh, look at this glorious room I've created. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Wow, the chests in inventory are still like the full box chests that they used to have. That's crazy. I thought they would have updated that by now. Okay, let's see. Weren't they gonna do an update or something where they got rid of like the pixelated, or like made this like a pixelated version of the block when it's in the inventory instead of a picture of the block? I don't know. But yeah, okay, so this is like his riches. It's a he, okay? I'm following the stereotypes. There's a little spider on my wall. That's nice. I'm following all the stereotypes. The only rich business people are men. So this is a rich man who owns this place. So like, he has kind of some like modern art, like a stairway that goes to like a leap to a pumpkin, and then you gotta walk on something that's not there. So it's like a lever. And so once you make that nigh impossible jump, you go to the sun, right? And then you gotta climb your way back down and live your life. And you know, life, you know, has like nature in it and stuff. And then you gotta start the journey all over again. So this is like the modern art he has. He paid like 15 million for this. And then let's put down the carpet too. So it's like, I believe, yeah, white outline, red carpet. So something like this. Oh yeah, it's kind of satisfying putting down carpet. I don't know what it is. Maybe the sound it makes or something, but it's like, yeah. Oh, a good thing about the carpet is that Enderman won't be able to spawn on it. Yep. I like having like the white trim around it. I should use carpet more. I don't know. I really need like a good sheep farm, because you can automate that now. So that would be nice to do. But I'm probably never gonna get to that because I don't play enough Minecraft for that. No way. But who knows? Maybe when I become the ultimate #1 live streamer, I will. But that'll be not in this lifetime, I'm sure. See, the carpet doesn't impede with the art. It makes way for the art. Get some blue carpet. Okay, so I'm gonna make like his desk area. So he wants the corner, right? But he wants the best corner, which is this one. I guess he'd have windows, right? So I'd just be like, oh, the spider's over there now. Hello, spider. Araña. Yeah, see, I know Spanish. CC. Right now I'm trying to learn German because I think it'd be funny. Like, it's not very useful in the United States, but I think it's just kind of funny to learn that language, even though I already know a bunch of Spanish, and building off of what I learned in school would probably be beneficial for me, and I could actually learn it and like communicate with people. I'm not gonna stop talking because now I feel like I should just learn Spanish, but I'm learning German. I know a little bit, and I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll get there one day. Anyways, here we have this window here, right? And so it's like, you got some warning carpet here. It's like, ooh, don't mess with me. And then you got blue carpet to be like, you know, his favorite color is blue. This is the color that helps him relax and whatnot. I'm gonna need to get some more carpet or something. Oh, so look at that. The carpet actually goes out of the ground. There. Is there a bug on me? No? I don't know. I felt like there was a bug on me there. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And then I guess we need a desk. But it's like a minimalist desk, so it's just one piece of andesite. And I guess he, you know, has like some shelves up here that are doing things. And then like on the other side of the room, so he doesn't really have to look at it, but he can still hoard a bunch of stuff. There's like just a whole load of chests over here to store random crap. And they just go all the way up to the ceiling. Right the way up, as a British person would say. Oh. How high can I go? Oh, the spider's crawling over there towards my microphone now. I'm pretty proud of this setup I have right here. I'm using these like tripod mount like clip things. That's what this camera's on. Well, it's pretty sturdy. Does this thing have stabilization? It must, because I'm like tapping it and it's not shaking. That's good. Good thing you have stabilization. It's my dad's webcam, but he's not using it right now, so I stole it. That's not entirely true. Actually, the camera I would have used with this, I gave to him because he uses it more. And look at that, I gave it to him as soon as I went on live stream. This was his old one that he was using. That's worse, because it's not even 60 frames per second. It's 2K though, because obviously you need that in a webcam. This is a microphone I've had forever. It's the only like actual microphone I've ever bought. It's just a blue Snowball Ice, so like the cheap one too. I think it's the cheaper version. That's this one. Got it for full $50. It's pretty beat up. I've used it for years, and it sounds decent enough where I just have never needed another one. But I have it here, and so it has the same like I wish I could show you, but I don't really have a camera to. But I guess I could take this one off, but I'm not gonna do that. So I got the same like clamp that has a tripod mount on it. And then I have this like long tripod piece thing for like kind of like a selfie stick. And then I have the microphone mounted on here with a 3D printed little adapter thing for a tripod. Yeah, you know, it works pretty good. Honestly, even though it's like a thing I threw together in 5 minutes, it might actually be the best live streaming thing I've ever like set up, which is kind of sad. You should have some ladders. I still remember when you could like space ladders like this. Oh, that's nice. Look at me. Whoa. Yeah, I still remember when you could space ladders, like, one apart from each other. Like, that was a thing in Pocket Edition. I had a weird experience with Minecraft. Oh, well, look. I built it up the exact amount of ladder blocks I had. That's crazy. Like, I played a little bit of Java Edition. I didn't really know about the editions when I first started playing Minecraft because I was little. But I played a little bit of Java Edition, like on the computer and stuff. But for the most part, I played on my old iPod Touch, and like Pocket Edition, especially for that thing, was like beta 0.03 of Minecraft. Is what it was because it was slow to get updates. So I have nostalgia for a much older Minecraft than I normally would have had. It would have been like 1.12, 1.11 or something around that time. It could have been earlier, honestly, but I don't know. For like modern Minecraft, the original Minecraft Java Edition. But I'm over here with nostalgia for ancient versions of Minecraft because that's how I roll. So that's kind of cool, I guess, if you think about it. Let's see. Gotta use this oak somehow. Let's see if I can try to fly up in there. Whoa, look at me. Wow. I should play glide. Oh, I guess it wasn't exact because I put ladders there. Let's add some more modern art. So it's like that. I went to a modern art museum recently, and I didn't even know Starry Night was there, and I saw it, which is pretty cool. Especially because after I saw it, I happened to watch a documentary in school about Vincent van Gogh. And I learned a bit more detail about it. It wasn't a documentary. It was like a film about... It's really interesting, actually. I gotta look more into it. You should look into it if you're watching. Apparently it took many, many years to make, and every frame of the... Or, I guess, except for the credits at the end, every frame of it is an oil painting, like in the style he would do. And the thing about oil paintings is they take forever to dry. Like, it's just hard to be an oil painter to begin with. You gotta be very skilled for that. And so they had like over 100 artists, like, painting for years and years. I think 65,000 paintings, which is insane. I wonder. I wish I could see it behind the scenes. I wonder if there is one, because I'd be interested to see how that worked. But yeah, almost as interested as I would be to see behind the scenes of Lasagna Cat. But who knows if I'll ever see that. Fatal Farm. I guess some extra wool to put down, or concrete, or carpet. What's wrong with me? Yeah. Oh, and my live streaming time is almost done. Isn't that just depressing? Because you're probably not gonna see me again for a long time. So these are like shutters, you know what I mean? Like, the windows have like shutters in them on the inside, but or awnings. Sorry, the awnings on the inside, because that makes sense. We really need to bring back awnings, by the way. I watched a Technology Connections video about it. We really need to bring back awnings. For energy efficiency purposes. It's just like, why? What is wrong with us? We need them back in our lives. I've never lived anywhere with awnings. But, I don't think I'd mind having an awning. I think it'd actually be nice to look out the window and not have the hot sun on me. I got some grass. Put the grass like that. And then these are transparent blocks so they won't turn to dirt. Look at that. It's like a demonstration of how transparent blocks work. That's good. Unless they're not transparent anymore, which they might not be. I guess we'll find out pretty soon, huh? And this wall is just gonna be lined with grass. That's right. That makes sense. I'm not gonna use the glass or any of this. I think this is good. So we built a lot today. As you can see, we built a nice big room here. Ton of storage. It's like a nice place you want to live. And if you go to the outside of the room, let's go right here. Oh, it's a beautiful mansion. that I think all of you aspiring builders should build in your Minecraft world. And that's about it for today. So with that, this has been a live stream on the internet, and I will see you in whatever I make next, main channel or second channel. Look in the description for the main channel. That's a good channel. Bye now. I gotta look at the stop live streaming button so that I can press it, but I want to look at you so it looks like I didn't have to look over there for it.